Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Just a Conversation with Mark Burton. I'd like to start off by thanking everyone who subscribed, liked, and comment to my YouTube page. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And to everyone who keeps sending me the well wishes, I appreciate that too, and I'm here for you, and I'm continuing to build this community brick by brick, piece by piece. So today's episode, we're going to focus on things that I learned on my journey and things that you will encounter on your journey. And I like to start off by the first one we will start off with is this journey, this self-improvement journey is a journey just for you. I understand you would love to bring other people on your journey and to help foster them and to get them to a better place with you, because that's what we all want to do. We want those around us to thrive just as much as we thrive. But this journey is just for you. Everybody's going to arrive at their time on their own. So really just focus on yourself. Like I said, you can't bring everybody with you. There are some who are not going to be able to come with you. And it's going to seem weird once you start really seeing some of the improvements that you're making, and it may rub some people the wrong way. So like some people may be like, you're changing. They may not understand what you're going through. They may not feel like you're the same person, which is true. You're not. There's one thing we all like is familiarity. And sometimes we get caught up in our own mindset of we don't want to see nobody leave us behind. You can't worry about that. You have to do this for yourself. And once you get to that point, you can't drag them along. So it's okay. Just remember this process is only for you. And my next point would be the Eisenhower effect. To some people, the Eisenhower matrix. So follow me on this. This is something that's really, really important, I feel like, because it's actually about the things that are urgent and the things that are important. They are two different things. They're not the same. Things that are urgent ain't always things that are important. Things that are important should always take precedence over things that are urgent. And it's understandable. Like today, we live in a society where it's microwave. We all want everything right away. Everything becomes urgent. The new thing becomes the most important thing. But sometimes the most urgent thing is not the most important thing. So that comes with making better priorities, which you will learn. You will learn how to prioritize your most important needs from your urgent needs. And so the next point I like to go over is some of the best advice I ever heard, which is if you could go back in time 10 years ago, right, and tell yourself some advice, it's actually the advice you need to hear today. The problem never really goes away. It just persists. So whatever you'll go back and tell yourself 10 years ago, just take that same logic and tell yourself that right now. And you can start right there with all your problems, with all your issues. It would help you get a grasp on what road you should take. So that's probably some of the best advice I ever heard. The next point I like to hit is something called the ironic tragedy. So with this, it makes so much sense. Life is lived going forward, but it's best understood going in reverse. And like, I see that myself now. Like, living the life I live and all the things I've done, just looking back at everything, it all makes sense. And especially once I got on this self-improvement journey and I felt like I was taking steps on going the right way, I seen all my missteps, which again, that is okay. You will see that. The thing comes into, you can make sure now you don't make none of these missteps anymore. So that's one of the ones I really hold dearly, and I hope that you all could relate to and see for yourself. Next one I like to hit is the importance of connection. We are not meant to do this thing called life alone. Even though self-improvement journey is a self journey, it still takes love. And I don't mean romantic love. I mean love, compassion, and kindness from others. Meaning, when you see people trying to go through their journey, give them that kindness. Give them that reassurance. Let them know that they could do this. Like, we all need to help each other. I know it may sound weird, but we are all connected. And to make sure that we all get to a place to where we should be, kindness and compassion should be some of the top things on our list. My next one is one I kind of realized for myself, which is most problems there are no solution to, only trade-offs. I know it sounds weird, man, but it's the truth, man. There's some things there's no answer to. There's an answer to, and there's only trade-offs to these problems. The only solve problem A is to trade B. And that's it. And it's if you want to put it like this here, if you want to go to the gym, but you're working 12-hour shifts, well, you got to trade off some sleep time to go to the gym. If you want to go to school to improve yourself, but you work full time, well, you got to trade off some of your time to go to class. And that's basically it. And most problems, they're trade-offs, no solutions. And that's my next point. So my next point, I think, it's not really long and drawn out, but it's kind of straight to the point. Grief is actually the price we pay for love. The more love you have for something, the more grief. But the best part about that, love gonna come back in some kind of way. I know it's those who dealing with lost of loved ones, it's those who dealing with heartbreak from someone they truly love. But it gonna come back. And the more love you have for something, the more grief you most likely gonna suffer. So just keep that in mind. That's something I learned on my journey, and hopefully those who going through theirs can understand that too. My next point is maybe, to me, like these points, I know, like I said before, self-improvement It's not a one size fit all. So what's important to me was number one to me, maybe number 6 to you. But this one here was number one to me. Not only have compassion, but show compassion to those before you. On this journey and on your road to self-improve, you're going to uncover a lot of things that make you feel all kind of ways toward those who came before you, who was supposed to show you the way. But you got to understand, those people didn't, or most likely didn't get showed the proper way themselves. So you got to understand that. And like my brother always say, you got to relax and you got to show them some compassion, because they didn't know any better. You didn't know any better. We are all learning. We are all learning. And the good thing is, in today's time, well, like I said, with the supercomputer I got right here, supercomputer you watching this on, we have more information at our fingertips. We have more resources that we can understand. So show them some grace. Show them some importance. And show them some grace, show them some compassion. Be kind to them. Just remember, they tried their best. And they're still trying their best. So thank you for tuning into to this week's show. I'm glad that everyone was here to hopefully take in some of what I said and apply it to your journey. Or you will see some of these things I said today in your journey. And in closing, I like to say that maybe if you don't know where to start on your self-improve, and I hate to tell people where to start on their self-improvement journey, but I would say that self-acceptance is maybe the most important key. Accept the fact that you're not perfect. Accept the fact that you don't always have the answer. Accept the fact that at the end of the day, you just tried your best. And like I always say, that's all the world is asking for you to try your best every single day.